Warning, seniors. These 5 popular vitamins can put you in a wheelchair. If you don't know these things, have you ever watched someone in their 70s, 80s, or even 90s walk up a flight of stairs with confidence? No cane, no hesitation, just strength, grace, and complete independence. It stops you in your tracks. You wonder, how do they do it? What's their secret? Is it genetics? Is it luck? Or is there something else they're doing that the rest of us aren't? Because the truth is, your leg strength, the simple ability to stand tall, walk without wobbling, and move freely, may be the single most powerful predictor of your independence as you age. And yet, millions of people are unknowingly sabotaging their leg strength every day. Not through laziness, not through bad habits, but through something far more subtle and far more dangerous. Vitamins. Yes, you heard that right. Certain vitamins, ones you may be taking right now, could slowly be draining the strength from your legs, affecting your balance, your mobility, even your ability to stay independent long term. And the worst part, you'd never know until it's too late. In this video, we're going to expose 5 common vitamins and supplements that, when misused, can do more harm than good. And the 5th one? That may be the most dangerous of all. Before we dive in, if you or someone you love is over 60, hit that subscribe button now. Here on Senior Fit, we bring you weekly, science-backed strategies to stay strong, mobile, and independent well into your later years. You deserve to know the truth, and your legs deserve better. Let's get into it. Segment 1, Vitamin D. The mobility paradox. Vitamin D is one of the most essential nutrients for maintaining strong bones, muscle health, and overall mobility as you age. It helps you absorb calcium. It supports your immune system. And it plays a major role in muscle performance. So how could something so helpful actually become harmful? Here's the twist. Vitamin D doesn't work in isolation. It relies on 2 essential partners, vitamin K2 and magnesium. Without those, your body can't properly regulate calcium. Instead of going into your bones, calcium may start depositing in your arteries, joints, and even muscles, leading to stiffness, cramps, pain, and in some cases, significant weakness in the legs. That's not just theory. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that vitamin D imbalances, especially when paired with low K2, may increase arterial calcification, which reduces blood flow to the lower limbs. The result? Less oxygen, less mobility, and more pain. Worse still, many older adults are taking high doses of vitamin D, over 4,000 IU per day, without any K2 or magnesium to balance it out. That's a recipe for toxicity. And symptoms like fatigue, muscle weakness, and even nerve issues in the legs are often the first warning signs. Are you taking vitamin D right now? Go check your bottle. Is it paired with K2? What about magnesium? Comment yes if you're taking a D3K2 combo, or type fixing it if you just realized you're not. So what's the fix? Use this simple rule. For every 1,000 IU of vitamin D3, pair it with 10 micrograms of vitamin K2. If you're taking 5,000 IU daily, that means 50 micrograms of K2. And don't forget magnesium. It activates vitamin D and helps prevent calcium overload. Magnesium glycinate or citrate are great forms for absorption. Segment 2, calcium, the bone health backfire. Calcium is marketed as the go-to mineral for aging bones. And while it's essential, it's also one of the most misused supplements by older adults. When calcium is taken without enough vitamin D, K2, and magnesium, it doesn't go to your bones. It ends up in soft tissues, including the arteries that supply your legs. The result? Restricted circulation, muscle tightness, cramping, and an increased risk of falling. A 2010 study in the British Medical Journal found that calcium supplementation without vitamin D was associated with a higher risk of heart attacks. And the Journal of the American Geriatric Society linked high-dose calcium use to decreased mobility and increased fall risk in seniors. Why? Because calcium needs direction. It needs vitamin D to help with absorption, K2, to escort it into your bones, and magnesium to prevent excess buildup. Are you taking calcium right now? Type food only in the comments if you prefer getting calcium from your meals instead of pills. Focus on food-first sources. Leafy greens, almonds, tofu, sardines, sesame seeds, and bok choy are excellent options. Calcium from food is absorbed more slowly, comes with cofactors, and is less likely to cause problems. Only take calcium supplements if recommended by your doctor, and always with the right co-nutrients. Segment 3. Vitamin A, the silent strain on your legs. Vitamin A is critical for vision, immunity, and skin health, but when taken in excess, it can become toxic. Most people don't realize how easy it is to overdose on vitamin A, especially if you're taking multiple supplements. Multivitamin here, bone health formula there, maybe even an immune booster, and suddenly you're consuming 10,000 IU or more per day without even realizing it. Unlike vitamin C or B vitamins, vitamin A is fat-soluble. That means it gets stored in your liver and tissues, building up over time. Too much vitamin A is linked to weakened bones, joint pain, fatigue, and a higher risk of fractures, all of which directly impact your ability to walk, stand, and stay mobile. The New England Journal of Medicine reported that high intake of preformed vitamin A can reduce bone mineral density, especially in older adults. That means more falls, more fractures, and more time recovering instead of living. Ever take a multivitamin plus other supplements? Check the labels. How much vitamin A are you getting per day? Comment checking now if you're going to go look right after this. Keep total vitamin A under 10,000 IU per day. Look for beta-carotene-based supplements if you need extra support. It's a plant form that's safer. And if you eat a balanced diet with carrots, spinach, sweet potatoes, and eggs, you may not need to supplement at all. Segment 4. Vitamin E, the antioxidant with a hidden cost. Vitamin E is often hailed as a miracle antioxidant. It's good for your heart. It helps protect your cells. It may even support immune health. But there's a side of vitamin E that most people don't talk about, especially when it comes to leg strength and mobility. And it all comes down to the type and dose. Most inexpensive vitamin E supplements use a synthetic form called DL-alpha tocopherol. This synthetic version isn't metabolized the same way as the natural form, and at high doses, it can disrupt your body's vitamin balance. Even natural vitamin E, when taken in excess, can interfere with vitamin K function, increase blood thinning, and impair muscle and nerve coordination. In fact, studies show that doses above 400 IU per day are linked to increased risk of mortality and muscle weakness, particularly in seniors. A long-term trial published in JAMA found that high-dose vitamin E may actually raise the risk of prostate cancer in men and increase muscle fatigue in older adults. That fatigue often shows up in the legs first, making walking, climbing stairs, or even standing feel like a chore. Mini omnioide. Mini Hook Plus comment CTA. Are you taking vitamin E? Check your bottle. Does it say DL alpha tocopherol? Comment switching if you're moving to a natural form, or E-free if you're cutting it out altogether. The safest and most effective way to get vitamin E is through whole food sources like sunflower seeds, almonds, hazelnuts, spinach, and avocado. If you do supplement, look for mixed tocotrienols, not just alpha tocopherol, and keep your total intake under 200 to 400 IU per day unless your doctor tells you otherwise. Segment 5. Vitamin B6, the nerve danger few know about. Vitamin B6 is essential for brain function, energy metabolism, and the creation of neurotransmitters. But it's also the most common vitamin linked to nerve damage when taken in high doses. And yes, this includes damage to the nerves in your legs. Here's the problem. B6 is water-soluble, which makes people think it's safe at any dose. But in reality, excess B6 can accumulate over time, especially when taken daily in large amounts. You'll find B6 in multivitamins, energy boosters, mood enhancers, and B-complex blends. Some of these contain 50, 100, or even 500 mg per serving, which is hundreds of times the recommended daily intake of 1.5 to 1.7 mg for seniors. Long-term high-dose B6 intake can lead to sensory neuropathy, a nerve disorder that causes tingling, numbness, burning, and eventually muscle weakness. For older adults, that means a serious decline in balance, stability, and walking ability. Even worse, symptoms can persist for months or never fully reverse, even after stopping the supplement. Check your supplements now. Are you getting more than 20 mg of B6 per day? Comment, reducing B6 if you're cutting back or adjusting your routine. Keep your total intake under 20 mg per day, unless your doctor specifically prescribes more. If you need B6, choose food-first sources like bananas, chickpeas, salmon, and potatoes. And always balance B6 with vitamin B12, especially if you're also taking folate. Why? Because too much folate without enough B12 can mask symptoms of nerve damage, which only worsens over time. Make sure you're getting B12 in a highly absorbable form, like methylcobalamin or adenosylcobalamin. Segment 6, the fix, how to protect and rebuild leg strength naturally. Now that you know which vitamins can pose a hidden risk, let's talk about what you can do, starting today, to restore and preserve your strength. Because it's not just about what you avoid, it's also about what you actively do. Daily movement is non-negotiable. Use it or lose it. That's not just a saying. It's a biological fact. Walking, gentle squats, stair climbs, and chair stands keep your muscles engaged, your circulation flowing, and your nervous system tuned. Even 10 minutes a day makes a difference. Diet reset. Focus on low inflammation nutrition. Reduce high carb, high sugar foods. These spike insulin, increase inflammation, and accelerate muscle loss. Eat whole foods, quality proteins, healthy fats, leafy greens, and magnesium-rich plants. Sunlight and vitamin D the right way. 15 to 30 minutes of sun exposure a few times a week is one of the safest, most natural ways to support vitamin D without the risk of imbalance. Aim to get light while walking, combining movement with hormone and vitamin support. Magnesium, the missing link in muscle and nerve health. Over 70% of seniors are magnesium deficient. That affects everything from vitamin D activation to nerve signaling to muscle recovery. Best sources? pumpkin seeds, almonds, spinach, black beans. Or supplement with magnesium glycinate or malate for better absorption and digestive comfort. Rest, hydration, protein is always your foundation. Don't underestimate the basics. Sleep repairs muscles. Water keeps joints lubricated. Protein rebuilds strength. Prioritize these daily, and you'll feel the difference. To sum it up, here are the 5 supplements to watch carefully. Vitamin D, great with K2 and magnesium, harmful without them. Calcium, needs cofactors to be safe. Best from food. Vitamin A, easy to overdose. Fat soluble. Watch for stacking. Vitamin E, synthetic forms and high doses impair nerves. Vitamin B6, over 20 mg day can damage your leg's nerve pathways. Knowledge is power, but action is everything. Now that you know the risks, you have the tools to make smart choices. Not just to protect your legs, but to preserve your freedom. If you learned something new today, give this video a thumbs up. If you realized you're taking one of these vitamins in the wrong way, comment below which one it is and how you're going to fix it. Subscribe to Senior Fit for more clear, science-based guidance to help you stay strong, mobile, and independent. And please, share this with someone you love because it could change their life. Your legs carry you through the world. It's time to take care of them like they carry everything that matters. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.